Chiefs, Browns. It's pouring here as we're getting ready for today's matchup.
It's pouring rain here, Phil, as we approach kickoff.
When you see this kind of rain, Jim, it's about the field. How will it hold up? If it keeps raining like this, it's going to be a huge factor in today's outcome.
This game has officially begun. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
The Browns snap it at the 26. After running it, it's second down. The Browns in the pistol formation. They need to get the play off. Here's the handoff. And that gains one. Now that we've got a moment, let's look at the Browns offense. Middle of the road when it comes to passing yards on the season. Perhaps this week in practice they figured something out. The Browns now looking to convert here on third down. Just a week ago, they struggled mightily in these situations.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Cardinals back in shotgun formation. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3-and-out.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Browns defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 20. Charles is marked down at the 27.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. Jamal Charles is in the backfield.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
And now we'll look at the Chiefs' offense. They don't scare anyone when it comes to their running attack. The Chiefs have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. From the shotgun. And that's going to be a 3-and-out.
The Chiefs will second-guess that play call. That time on third short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's fourth down.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Browns offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
The Browns have it at the 39. Scans the field. Anthony Thomas able to take the pass. After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Thomas is brought down at the 21. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
First down following the long play. He'll take the snap from the gun. It's complete to DeAnthony Thomas. And now here's the Chiefs defensive lineup. This is a top 5 unit when it comes to stopping the run.
Coming to the line at the 15.
The Chiefs defense lined up going with the 46 defense. 2nd down and 5. Has his target. Touchdown, Cleveland Browns. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Chiefs weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Now we'll take a look at the Browns defense. A defense that's been a porous defense when it comes to stopping the run. That's 2nd down coming up. The Browns lined up in the nickel. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
Get ready.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Has the grab. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Let's go.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Travis Kelce comes down with it. Kelce's met at the 44.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Jamal Charles. Tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Charles is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Chiefs come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. 1st down at the 50. The grab is made by Kelce. Ward's there to take him down.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down. Snap it out of the gun. Marvin Jones makes the catch. That's a gain of 6.
A lot of times you look at the drag route and you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it, and it's just short of getting the 1st down.
It'll be 3rd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. And they'll run the football with Charles. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
Now 1st and 10. And the immediate handoff to the fullback.
Come to the line at the 28.
The Chiefs elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap. It's now second down. The Chiefs line up, split backfield. This play call is for the fullback. Ware's tackled down after a gain of 7. The defense accepts the penalty.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
After that penalty, it sets up second down and 10. They bring in the extra tight end. Second down and 10. Jamal Charles carries the football. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Charles is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
This long drive continues.
Get ready. Shoot on the ground.
Third and 8. Knocked down as he fires it.
The Chiefs don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Offense is back on the field on 4th and 8. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 8. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 35. The Chiefs turn the ball over on downs. The Browns defense probably in shock that the offense went for it on 4th and long, and they come up with the stop.
Well, look, I'm in shock. I don't even know what to say. You know, I like to talk a lot. That leaves you speechless. You're going to have to answer a lot of questions when this game is over about that decision.
Get ready. Shoot on the ground.
The defensive line, they're all talking. They're all shifting to the right.
The Browns will take the snap from the 35. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
Gabriel on the receiving end. Offense needs 2 yards here on third down after that pass play. The Chiefs with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Handoff made. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's third and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the first down.
Welcome back to this defensive showdown. They're able to move the chains after that last run.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Playing press coverage to the outside. 2nd and 10. Looking at every option.
Beautiful job that time by the QB. He goes back there in the pass play. He doesn't like what he sees, and he just takes off and gets the yards and gets a first down. Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
The play clock's running down. Carden's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. They come to the line, and it's first down. This play set up by the long gainer.
Let's go.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
Johnson makes the catch. Touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
And he'll start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Double tight end formation. First down at the 24. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver's expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
The Chiefs have it at the 24. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Chiefs official. Right now, all they will say is it's an upper body injury and that he will not be returning. Back to you.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Charles, the lone setback this time.
Second down, 3 for the first.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Well, the guys know if they make a big hit and everybody goes ooh and ah, they'll be on the highlight reel. That's why a lot of these players play so fast and play a little out of control.
Third and 3 coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Get ready.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Set up now at the 36.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Has his target.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Chiefs have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20.
First down and 10.
Jamal Charles has the catch.
That's a pickup of 14.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
First and goal from the 6. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
Second and goal from the 6. Travis, touchdown, Kansas City. That is the 25th touchdown catch of his career.
The Chiefs for the extra point.
Extra point was good.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return.
It'll be a touchback. The Browns ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on their last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
First down at the 20. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Second down here.
Well, let's go. Break the...
Second down and 10.
He's got the catch. Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 5. The Browns are up right now, and credit goes to the quarterback here, partner. Carden's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion.
The Chiefs defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Intercepted. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
And he's brought to the ground.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Great starting position here for the offense.
Get ready. Junior's live.
First down at the 36. But the hit knocks the ball out. Tremendous defensive play that time, making sure that pass was not completed.
That job is getting harder and harder, isn't it, for defenders to jar the football loose? Because just about anywhere you hit the receiver, it's illegal. But a good legal hit that time, it knocks the ball loose.
Second and 10. Shelton wraps up the quarterback.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field, can't make a decision, and that time it leads to a sack.
Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way.
The Chiefs need to get to the 26 to get a first down.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Airing it out. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Browns will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
Johnson's taking the handoff.
Going to be a penalty here. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. What a difficult spot to be in from here.
The Browns come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Carden standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Bailey has the grab.
That's a gain of 10. That's his first reception today.
You know what I like about pump fakes as we watch it this time? It makes the defensive linemen all stop and try to jump to knock the ball down. Well, there's no pass there. The pump fake gets them off their feet. Then he finds the lane and gets the completion.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
Play clock's running down.
Johnson's handed the football. Picks up about 2.
Johnson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Third down.
Let's go.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Stands in the pocket. He's wide open for the grab.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Let's go.
Johnson's got it on the handoff.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs. If you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
The Chiefs go with the dime formation here on defense. The Browns will take the snap from the 40. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. From the shotgun. Gabriel takes the pass. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Second down. The Chiefs will come out in the dime.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Stedman Bailey makes the haul. Mark him down for another reception.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
Coming to the line at the 1.
Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside and be back in just a moment.
Get ready.
First and goal. Handoff. Power surge. Touchdown. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
catches it at the 9 and starts his return.
The Chiefs offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go.
Takes it from the gun. Reaches out and grabs it.
That's his first reception today.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL, the corner route. So many times receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
Let's clean.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
First and 10.
Pulls it in.
That's a gain of 7.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. From the gun. Heaving it down the field. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Coming to the line at the 48.
From the gun.
The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's third and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
Third and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Third and 10. The Chiefs get a first down. The Chiefs have to call one right here, and they do. And they are out of timeouts.
Only 35 yards to the end zone.
Let's go.
First and 10. Looking to go down the field here. On target.
Third catch today so far.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch.
From the red zone.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Touchdown, and they get one back. And as we approach halftime, that touchdown certainly makes the lead look a lot less secure than it was just a few minutes ago.
It's going to change those halftime speeches, isn't it? One team is going to say, hey, look, we played awful, but we found a way to hang into the game. And the other team has to be disappointed. They dominated, and now they're in a close contest.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. The Browns have put together a tremendous offensive performance here, but still it's just a one-possession game because their defense isn't holding up its end of the bargain.
You know, when you're in a game like this where the offense is playing well and your defense is really struggling, you don't say anything to the defensive players. You know why? Because, hey, next week it might be just the opposite. So go out there on the offensive side, take advantage of this situation, and pick it up for your defense.
The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Chiefs talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by a surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Let's go.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The third quarter begins with this play. And it's batted down.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back. Because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
This is third down. They'll go shotgun here. Looking long. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Thomas is just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch.
The Browns take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, Parker.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Browns will go with the pistol on this play. First down at the 47.
Run it right. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Coming up, second down.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Cardin's off the mark there. Incomplete.
So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3.
The Browns pistol set here.
Let's go.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Takes the hit and throws.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got a lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner.
The Chiefs offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down snap, and this is a scary point for them. The quarterback with the give to the fullback. Second down, tough field position here.
Let's go.
Second down and 8. The grab is made by Kelsey.
And that's a gain of 13.
The Chiefs did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Now 1st and 10.
Got a flag.
Has his man.
The defense will take the penalty.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
First down here. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Cooper Helfet has it.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
This will be second down.
Get ready.
And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense, to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Makes the reception.
The Chiefs, good job that time, moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Let's go.
The Chiefs from the 32. Charles is going to take the handoff now. And Ward's there to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Press coverage all the way. From the gun. Ball is out. And the defense has it.
When you're standing in that pocket, there are going to be defenders all around you. Of course, keep 2 hands on it.
The Browns offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 24. Reaches out and snatches it.
Set up now at the 26.
The Browns with an empty backfield look here.
Out of the shotgun formation. Thought about it. Pump fake.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs come out in a dime package.
Let's go.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
Thomas is out there to receive the screen pass. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Chiefs official. The team is officially ruling him out for today's game with an upper body injury. Back to you.
Looks like they are taking control of this game midway through the 3rd quarter, adding another 3 points to the lead.
And what you have to do when you increase the lead like this, don't start looking at the clock. Just keep playing hard and try to bury your opponent.
The Chiefs offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
He's drilled as he throws. Second down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Tough situation you found yourself in. 3rd long, you're losing the football game. There are not many plays here that are going to pick up the first down. So be careful here. Don't be too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, you will make a mistake.
On the way, 3rd down.
The Chiefs get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
They're in punting formation. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Browns have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
Well, let's go. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
First down at the 48. Handoff. That picks up 11.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
First down here after the run.
Get ready.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. They'll go ground. And it's Eric Berry who brings him down.
Set up now at the 26.
They better hurry to get the snap. Carden's got it in the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense. You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Secures it with two hands. Johnson's met after a gain of 3.
The Browns were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
Carden's completion percentage 70% on the day. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
Defensive line shifted to the right there.
Trying to beat the play clock. Throws the pass. Johnson's brought down but has the first.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Carden's now completed 4 in a row.
Football sits at the 2.
Get ready.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
They need to get the play off. They'll run it here.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Well, let's go. Fred, 38.
2nd and goal from the 4. Berry's able to read that play and make the hit.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
3rd and goal from the 5.
Very nearly intercepted.
It's 3rd and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do you do now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the 4th quarter upon us, Bill, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Chiefs offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Catch made. They are all over them behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
That pass incomplete.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And they sack him on 3rd down. And they force the quick 3 and out. They're back in punt formation. That means call quit. Thomas not going to test the coverage here as he makes the fair catch.
The Browns have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the 3rd quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
Get ready.
The Browns snap it at the 41. They'll run it off the toss. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Chiefs official. He does have an upper body injury of some kind. But, guys, it doesn't appear to be a big concern. The medical staff's cleared him to return as soon as he feels ready. Back to you.
2nd and 6 coming up. The Browns from the 37.
And it's a catch to Graham.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Cardin's completion percentage 70% on the day. The Browns have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. Let's see if they can complete another one. This time perhaps for the 1st down. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Looking across the middle.
Thomas got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Browns have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Cardin's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it. and he has rewarded the coaches. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be.
Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. That touchdown, just a little more insurance to what already was a sizable lead, Phil.
Yeah, what a job. You know, look, they had a lot of insurance already in the bank, man. They have controlled the tempo of this game from start to right here in this period early in the fourth. And now if the defense just has anything, if they stop the opponents on this drive, this game is over.
And the extra point is good. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Chiefs got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
That's his third catch of the day. Wow, Phil, you would think when a quarterback has a game like this going that they would not only have the lead, but maybe a big lead. Instead, they're trailing.
Yeah, Jim, and you know, look, if you look at the stats, once again, we'll say it, stats do lie. It's not all about the quarterback all the time. It is a team game, and they are just not doing it overall so far.
Back to the air here on first down. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Browns sat at the line. Dime package. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 30. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Now looking at third down.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Travis Kelce comes down with it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
The Chiefs will go for it here on fourth down and a short yardage situation. Out of the gun. Helfet with the catch. Ward's there to make the stop. The Chiefs with the gutsy call, and they convert here on fourth and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
The Browns with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 42. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the catch. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. That's reception number 4 for him. Second down, even after the completion. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Setting up now at the 45. First down at the 45. And the reception by Charles.
Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
The Chiefs coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
The Browns defense now is going to go nickel.
Out of the shotgun. And it's a hookup with Marvin Jones.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
First down at the 32. Jamal Charles has the catch. This has been a long drive so far.
Let's go.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hookup.
A lot of teams will play this 3-deep defense, cover 3, because they want to make the quarterback throw the football towards the sidelines and down the field to get those completions. Good job by the QB that time. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Inside the 20 now at the 19. Second down and a long way to go. And intercepted. Kelsey's there that time for the tackle. It's not getting any better for the offense here late in this game, as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
The offense is backed up.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's shifting to their left. When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of a couple that time. Second down, and they must be careful at this point.
Get ready.
Second down and 12. Gets it out for the completion. And a gain of 4.
When you have a lead in the fourth quarter, you like these short completions because you pick up yards and that clock keeps moving.
Third down and trying to get out of here with their lives.
Get ready.
Carden's going to take it from the gun. Stedman Bailey with the catch. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. The Browns will have to punt the football. Signals and makes the fair catch. The Chiefs, I have to wonder,
Where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, do they throw interceptions or not? And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 45.
Throws the pass. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
At the 33.
Charles lined up in the backfield. First down at the 33. And now he'll take off. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
Charles, the lone setback this time.
Second down and 10. Going deep.
Third down now. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Here they are inside the 20, and they keep their hopes alive as they move down the field.
Yeah, they've done that. Now they got to do the hard part. When you get to this part of the field in the red zone, we know the defense is not worried about deep throws down the field. You've got to hit those seams. We'll see if they can get it done.
This next snap will take place at the 19.
Second and 10. It's intercepted.
All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You got to love a defense. It's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
He made it. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? At that time, it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
Rainey makes the reception.
Picks up 8 here.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
The Chiefs fought hard last week, right down to the wire before coming up short. And today, they just have nothing left.
Yeah, this has got to be a big-time letdown for the coaching staff. I think they thought they were so close to turning everything around after last week's close loss. Well, they're not close. They're going to have to keep working hard.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The Chiefs lined up. Everybody split out wide. First down at the 34. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Should have had it.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
They face third down after the incomplete pass. Two tight ends on the field here.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The grab is made by Kelsey.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Get ready.
Looking to go up top again on first down.
And a flag comes out. And they can't connect.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
First down at the 36. Jamal Charles. Brown's the one who brings them to the ground.
Well, you got to have the draw play in your game or a delay. You know what that does? It fools the defense. And anytime you fool the defense, you usually get good gains.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. And this will probably wrap things up here. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.